Hello, hello, hello. Happy to be here, man. Happy freaking Friday, boys and girls. We're gonna give it a minute. I'm a little behind. I was finishing up some stuff at work and got a phone call. But I gotta send my little Reddit link for anyone over there that cares. So bear with me, boy. Bear with me, buddy boy. Hope you guys had a good week, man. You know what, it would be fun? If anything crazy or stressful or fun, anything at all, if anything happened to you guys this week, let me know, man. Tell me about it in the comments. Freaking, let's talk about it on stream. Whatever you guys feel like doing, man, let's do it. Let's talk. Almost done. Give me a few. If you're watching the VOD, go ahead, fast forward. Ooh, I get hardwired too. Forgot that. I'm running off of Wi-Fi right now, man. I think my Wi-Fi is pretty damn good to where it won't matter, but hook that bad boy in there, man. Plug her up. Alrighty. Your post must contain flair. Sure. There we go. Ooh, I've got some notifications too. Hold on, someone messaged me. Just someone trying to sell me some freaking shit. Sell me some video game artwork on Reddit, bro. There's some cool, hey, what up? What up, Silber? Yeah, that would be something. Is that true? I hope that's not true. I mean, I appreciate you for having the confidence in telling me something like that. That's pretty heavy, bro. Death in the family is never a good thing. Dude, something happened today and yesterday. It's actually been kind of like an ongoing thing that is really, really fucking irritating me that I want to talk about. So remind me. Oh, dude, where we left off. So I remember this. We beat a group of brigand raiders that were right here. And then, yep, this is exactly what happened. We killed them and we actually executed it pretty well. And then the game fucking crashed. So we're gonna have to redo this, unfortunately. Damn, dude. That is so annoying. At least it won't... These are pretty equal fights. Dude, I'm really sorry to hear that, Sirius. I'm really sorry to hear that, bro. But remind me down the line, Sirius, that there's something I want to talk about that has really, really bothered me. I just don't want to have to repeat it. And I want to have some dialogue around it. I think we're good to just take this fight, but it's been about a week since I've played, so we do want to be careful. He's one of our good guys. And he's chalked, so he's chilling in the back for now. We have both these guys with shields for ranged defense. I think we're good to just take this. Do we have... Let me just get familiar with my setup. So we have a net. Alright, let's do it. If I remember correctly, yeah, the last time we fought this, it put us on high ground against them. So we're not going to move anyone just yet. We'll let their marksmen do their thing before we decide to push in. And they have range superiority. I'm glad that he went down, which is actually kind of a weird play. I have a decision to make. I can go here to prevent this guy from hopping over. I think I need to do that, honestly. The downside is this is a dangerous weapon for the situation that we're in, so I think we probably throw him here and we be smart. Even though his melee defense is pretty good, we pull the shield out. Because this guy's going to hop here. Unfortunately... Oh, you know what? We can probably move him here and just block this off. Okay, so that works. Yeah, they're going to try to swing around, I believe. Yeah, life does go on, brother. It does, dude, but death in the family, it's... I mean, dude, it's just, it sucks, man. There's nothing else I can say. Again, really sorry to hear that. And I hope that... Oh, of course. I hope that you're able to grieve properly, take time, heal, and get back on your feet, you know? I gotta take this call. I'm sorry. I had to book a hotel for an employee, and I think there's an issue. Give me 1 minute, guys. I'm so sorry. Hello. Alright, I'm back. I'm back. Smarter play. Probably would. I just don't want these guys to freaking loop around. Do I put him here? Yes, he is pretty much useless except for his defense. So 1, 2. He can catch anyone that comes down the flank and hold them off, potentially. Is he already gone? He hasn't. 7 turns, 4 turns. I kind of want to throw him here, but I don't want this guy to come in here and hit. So we're going to be a little safe. Get our pokers ready. What up, E-Bug? Yeah, I literally just started, bro. I'm a little behind the ball. So this guy decided to end his turn. That's gonna put ranged aggro on him. I don't think I want to do that. Turn order management. Oof. That's not good. Actually, he can't get there. He could. He can go 1, 2, boom. He can't get a hit off on him. So we're taking a bit of a risk by doing that. And then again, we want to be conscious of our ranged aggro. These aren't the strongest crossbows. This is going to put the ranged aggro on him. 1, 2, 3, 4. He could go there. Ooh. I think it's a risk we're willing to take. This guy's kind of butt. But how's everyone's week been? Like, anything? Yeah, that's exactly what I thought he was going to do. This could be rough. I think we... Ooh. Do we want any of this armor? Definitely not putting them there. Okay, they're both done. We're gonna wait on this guy. Feels bad. I kind of want to net and dagger this guy. Hit the head. I don't know if we risk the dagger. We have another fight right after this. Okay, good. He shield walls. Let me think about this for a second. We could go for the dagger right away, but I think this guy sucks. Yeah, he ain't gonna hit nothing, bro. I honestly could shield push him away. It's probably... Let me try that first. See if we can get the kill on this guy. We can dagger this guy. Smart plays only, guys. Smart plays only. Let's lock this boy down. This guy hasn't gone yet. Alright, I'm gonna move him here, hit here. Oh, I already went with him. Shit. Good miss, brother. Alright, so we might not get any armor off of this, but I think we're okay with it. Again, we have another fight right after this. I think I'd rather just play it safe. I'd really like to move in and kill this guy, but I don't see a way of doing that. Beautiful headshot. I mean, weird flex, bro. Weird flex, brother. No! Alright. Do you know who I am? Started just as I finished work. Let's freaking go, Travis. I mean, we're just gonna step right back up there, you know? I'm gonna try to blast this guy's head. See? This is why you give people shields. I probably could have shield bumped him again. Probably should have done that. Okay. Interesting he goes for the guy on high ground. I did not expect that. Oof. Come on, bro. What's up, Chloe? Oh, come on, you turd licker. Bro, seriously. Not good. Rambert's not super critical. I'm gonna wait on him. Oh, I don't have enough. Alright, we need to... We're gonna... Who hasn't gone yet. Okay, cool. We can move him in. He's already done though. Alright, so we don't get a turn with him. Okay, that's actually... Oh, headshot. Yes! No melee, so we're just gonna... I think I'm gonna shield wall here. I don't want to take any stupid damage if it's preventable. Oh, speaking of... we could use him for surround bonus. Oh, I probably shouldn't have done that. Okay, we didn't get any armor from this, but life goes on. Goes on and on and on and on and on. Dude, Oliver Tree passed away. Super sad. Not like a huge fan of him, but still. Cool dude. I believe you, bro. Trying to get the resolve break, man. Ooh, I don't know if we're gonna get it. Okay. Yeah, we took some pretty bad damage on that fight. Very possible that we lose someone on this fight. Entirely possible. He is really, really jacked up. So, in a situation like this, when we level guys up, this is actually something you want to consider. Like, maybe we wouldn't have taken an HP roll here normally, but because he's so damaged, maybe it's worth it. Or maybe it's also worth it to take a perk like 9 lives here in a situation where you didn't have it, so you have a better chance of surviving the next fight. So just a quick little tip, like, sometimes it's good to hold off your level ups to see, like, what you're facing next. Does that make sense, guys? Hopefully it does. With him, his armor is completely jacked, so we are going to throw this on him. Gives him a little bit more protection for the next fight. And we'll repair this. Alright, let's take a look. So, Daddy don't miss. You know what I was also thinking about would really piss me off? Is if Daddy don't miss gets sacrificed. It's entirely possible, right? Hopefully that doesn't happen. I would be very sad. Alright, so what was the plan with this guy? Kind of fatigue neutral territory. He's determined, which is just one of my favorite traits. I'm thinking we probably take Colossus here for survivability, but there's also a case to be made for fast adaptation for the next fight. Is he the highest level? I don't think he is. Maybe he is. Yeah, he's right up there with, like, the starting cultists. I think we've lost one cultist so far. Again, you know, we could take student, but, like, that doesn't help us in the next fight. It actually puts us a perk behind. So that's why I'm not a fan of taking student early on. Colossus, does Colossus help us win the next fight? I don't think so. Let me take a look at his stats again. I gotta do a better job at remembering the builds, because realistically this guy is probably an initiative nimble with very high defense after dodge. Fast adaptation or Colossus for the next fight. Both will be useful. Yeah, they'll both be useful, but FA would definitely fall off. I think being at 70 melee already, he probably doesn't need fast adaptation. The only reason I was thinking maybe we take it is because right now he's using a mace, so it could come in handy if we needed to get like a clutch stun. But it would definitely lose its value pretty quickly with his melee being what it is. We could make him like a dodge quick hands user. But again, I don't know if we're gonna go nimble or we're gonna go. We're almost definitely gonna go nimble on this guy. Just because by the time we get to level 8, I can't guarantee we're gonna have armor for Battleforged. I don't remember what he started with on his defense. I don't think this is a fatigue neutral, guys. I really don't. Dodge is kind of a tough sell right now. Does net us like an extra 10 defense, which is pretty big. I am going to take dodge on this guy. That's probably our best survivability perk for the next. Yeah, we can't go wrong with Pathfinder, but again, like, with how injured we are, like, I want whatever power spike I can get for this next fight. So just thinking about it a little more tactically. Sacrifice targets the lowest level bros. I don't know. Remember, guys, like, I'm not a cultist expert at all. I'm kind of learning this origin with you guys, which is why I was really excited to do this run. All right, so he's super low health. He's also taking a massive hit to his attack. So, unfortunately, rolls a 2. Oof. Okay, so we know we're taking that. I mean, he's basically useless as a attacker for this fight and for the next foreseeable couple of fights. So taking this 2 doesn't really feel like it does much. This is a tough one. We might just make this guy like a tank for this next fight. We're doing that so we can definitely take the HP. And then we'll take the 3 there. Again, probably not the smartest choice because he's not really going to hit anything. But the other thing we can do is we can give him a spear. This is our gambler. The other thing we can do is put him in the back line if we feel like we have to. Because he takes a couple arrows, we're going to be in trouble. This is our banner, who is a cultist. So, you know, normally we could take like Fortified Mind, but we don't have the banner yet, so we're gonna go Gifted on this dude. I think. We'll take that so he can hit stuff a little more reliably. I like having melee defense on all of my guys. For a banner, I feel like his HP is pretty good. We will end up going nimble on him. But in the spirit of, again, looking at the next fight, we'll take HP. Alright, do we need to switch roles for anybody? So his armor's at 81, his is at 53. So like that's something we should change 100%. This guy is way more likely to come in contact. This guy we actually care about. So like if we're going to put this armor that only has 53, probably going to put it on this thrower. We have some new helmets we can equip. They're kind of busted up though. Both of these are at 70. So I think for the purpose of this fight, we give him the one that's impacting his fatigue less. And then do that. There is a case where I would really like to have another thrower, but I think we lost one, right? That's why we only have one. Yep. Oof. Few poachers. Not the end of the world. I feel like we can just fight this right away. We don't have our net anymore, so again, entirely possible. Let me just check something real quick. Entirely possible we lose someone this fight. First fight against Brigand Marauders yesterday, it was rough. They had 2 great swords. Dude, I love the addition of the Marauders. I love it, man. Does this guy have quick hands? He does. Okay, so this will make them consider us a actual ranged enemy. So we're gonna do that. It is day... oh, sorry. It's day 13 for us, but you're not talking to me. I'm not talking to you. Everyone has butter knives, which is awesome. Yeah, we're really banged up, man. Oof. Gotta be super careful with this guy. It's some, so they really could have like 6 raiders, which, oof, that would not be good. And they have exactly 6, and they are switching to throwing weapons. Ouch. Alright. Flail. Start cracking heads, man. Dude, I'm so tempted to throw him right on top of those 2. 27 melee defense. If he jumps there, that's going to be problematic. Probably should have let them go first. Oh, they're still shooting at him. No. No. You wish, brother. Okay, we don't care about this guy's armor or this guy's armor. Can I poke through the campfire? Guess we're gonna find out. He moves first, he's quicker. We have dodge now. We're fucking invincible. That was dumb. I should have done that the other way around. His defense is pretty damn good, right? And he has shield mastery. His defense is not good because he's fucking wavering because he's a pussy. But he has throwing weapons. So if anything, he'll get pushed and poked once. We're okay with that. We are... I don't really care about any of this armor. I'd like to get this armor. Dude, if I can crack both of their heads, it's going to be a fucking beautiful moment in time. Let's provide some support over here. That's not good. That's gonna make him the ranged aggro target, I believe. I love the fact that they don't have quick hands, man. Okay. Time to crack some heads. Come on. That's a... We probably want that armor, but this is a very dangerous enemy. I don't think we risk it. You wish. Oh, come on, buddy boy. Oh, he rotates. Okay. Smart. Smart. Now, I think we just quick hands and go to Javs, huh? Go ahead and miss that 70%. Interesting. Not sure what the point of that was. Maybe to just get him off the surround? I don't know. We're gonna shield wall first and then wait, and if he comes and we have the... If we have the fatigue still, we can take a stab at this guy. So he hasn't acted yet. I would rather just kill this guy. Oh, beautiful shots, dude. These are poachers, right? I'm gonna wait on him because I'm probably gonna go aggro those guys. Just hoping for a resolve check. We're definitely getting that armor. I can tell you that. Joe Dirt. You guys ever seen that movie Joe Dirt? Oh, the big boy hammer. Brother, get your fucking wooden stick away from me. You psychopath, dude. The 34% puncture. Love to see it. Dude, being a Dastard is like literally the worst. We probably need to get rid of this guy. Our team is so cheeks, dude. Okay, so here's what I was gonna say earlier. Like, I feel like I've held off long enough. I'm sure you guys don't look at or monitor like the comments on my videos after we finish streams and stuff. But about a week ago, this guy was saying like, I followed all of your stuff step by step and it made me a worse player. So I was like be more specific. Like what are you struggling with? And he's like, I used to be able to have no problems getting to endgame crisis, and I restarted and I followed your like suggestions and tried to copy your builds, and now I can't even beat brigands. So I was like, okay, how about you send me your save file and like I'll take a look at your stuff and see what you got going on. Like, let me try to be helpful. And he's like, I don't know how to do that. So I was like, and then he just kept going on and on about it. And I was like, look, man, you can look up on Google how to send the save file for this game, and I'd be willing to, again, take a look, help you out. And he goes, let me talk about this for a minute. I can actually just show you guys. But like, I've never dealt with something like this before. And I think as humans, we all have an ego. I think as men, our egos tend to be bigger than we'd like to admit. And normally, like, I don't want to engage with stuff like this. But I'm just gonna, like, let's just read through this. Yeah, this is the thing I wanted to talk about, because it's like ridiculous, bro. Where is it at? Okay, so it's this guy. We're gonna go through this whole thing, and I want real feedback, right? Like, if you guys feel like me as a content creator, as a human being, as someone who's been like, hey, like, my desire is to help people be better at this game, and Hydra, I totally agree, right? Like, there are so many things I wanted to say to this guy that I have not. But at a certain point, when you start getting accused of cheating, like, it crosses a line. But I just want to go through this, and again, like, I want feedback from you guys. Whether it's as a human, a leader, a content creator. What should I have done in this situation? Not what would you have done, but like, what could I have done that optically would have been better, right? So here we go. He says, so as I remade my bros, I remade them with your perk build, whatever that means. And now my group is almost fully replaced with better bros, but because I didn't take fatigue, they can't even fight anything. I get completely destroyed by undead, the flesh golems, and any base I have to attack, because by the time I get to the base, I can't kill 5 guys without being exhausted. Okay. And I said, it sounds like you need to use two-handed weapons. Let's start there, right? Like, if you're telling me you have a fatigue issue, then okay, like, use a two-handed weapon. It only swings once. Like, yeah, you're gonna have to switch up how you play a little bit. But I said, send me your save file and I'll see what I can help you with. He said, half of my guys are using two-handed weapons and I'm not sure how. So then my second thing in my head is like, okay, if he's already using two-handed weapons, how is he running out of fatigue? Probably because he's using like AoE attacks every time, but we're not even going to get into it. I said, if you have a weapon mastery in Pathfinder, you will always be able to attack each turn with a two-handed weapon. True or false? The answer's true. Unless you're like dazed or, you know, you have some type of fatigue injury or something like that. You should always be able to attack with a two-handed weapon if you have Pathfinder and a weapon mastery. That's literally what the fatigue neutral build is centered around, that idea. But even on Nimble, it works. I don't use Pathfinder. So like, again, context to like the kind of person we're talking about, but I digress. My guys are only level 5 for the most part and a few level 7s. More context. This guy is saying he has level 5s and level 7s and he's getting gassed out using my perk recommendations. I don't have a good team and have a really hard time finding good stats on a starting bro. And this is where this is him foreshadowing what he's dancing around in the beginning, but we'll get to that. My fatigue builds do far better than no fatigue builds. And then he kind of rapid fired me for a minute. Maybe even stupid. I don't see a horse event around him to be useful. Okay, Dastard viewer, you guys are hilarious. All right, so he rapid fires me. He goes, I played and beat this game when it came out and never had a problem, but never went past veteran. Now, every time I get to day 50, even though I have a ton of money, I can't fight barely anything without losing bros. And then he hit me again. I had my entire team at level 5 and 6 by day 25, and then started upgrading my bros, and by day 47, they are all about that level again, and I can't do anything. I have 14,000 gold, and going town to town looking for guys is just eating up the days, and I'm basically done with this game. So again, I say, brother, if you send me your save file, I'll take a look. Google can show you how to do it pretty easily. And then I said in response to him basically saying, like, you're the reason I can't win a fight in this game, I said, you are free to use whatever build you want. It's a game and you should be having fun. Brother, you guys are asking the questions again, like, I get it. I just want you guys in the moment with me. Remember, I want feedback from this. What could I have done differently? I'm sure it will continue on unless he doesn't respond to my latest thing, but knowing him, he's going to. Your guide literally helped me get from consistently being like, what the fuck is this game doing, to occasionally having this emotion. Okay. I gotta stop reading your comments. I'm getting distracted. So remember, I said, you're free to use whatever builds you want, man. It's a game and you need to be having fun. And then he comes back. I remade my entire group again in a new game. And at day 72, I can't even kill 9 brigands without losing 2 guys in a fight. First of all, brother, how the fuck? Like, how are you just non-stop playing this game and like 8xing the speed? Like, how is he progressing so quickly? Does he not have a job? Like, I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole, but these are all things like the... Well, yes, serious, of course. That's like the message, like, as someone who's getting more eyes on my content, like, I'm going to attract this kind of stuff. I get it. But I don't know. I wanted to share this moment with you guys. Anyways, I made my entire group again in a new game, and I'm on day 72. I can't even kill 9 brigands without losing 2 guys in a fight. What is your guys' take on that? Before I even continue, let's say someone came to you and they said, I'm getting to day 72, I can get 14,000 crowns, and my guys now can't kill anything suddenly. Like, what is your thought on that? On day 72, with virtually unlimited money, you're struggling with 9 brigands? And this is a me problem. This is my guide, my playthroughs. This is me telling people, here's how you should build, guys. This is a me problem. Remember that. I built them entirely how you build in your video. I can't even kill 9 brigands on day 72. And at this point, I'm like, okay, I feel like I've tried to be as helpful as I possibly can, so now I'm going to be a little more direct. And I said, something is probably wrong with your strategy then, bro. Playing this way requires a lot more thought on turn order. Simply building a guy the way that I build a guy isn't going to be the answer. It's heavily dependent on the stats and the role that they need to fill. If you're talking about the guide, it's not a paint by numbers. If you feel like you're playing worse after watching the series, then by all means, don't watch it. That would be unfortunate for both of us, but I want to make sure you are enjoying the game. If that's not happening, what is the point? Now, before we continue, can I get like some feedback on that response to him? Like, how do you guys feel like I've handled this up until this point? Like, I feel like, yeah, you can tell that like I'm kind of losing my patience. I felt like up until this point, I've offered to like look at your save file, too patient, totally fair. And I'm not looking for pandering, bro. If I've done something wrong up until this point, I want to learn. I've been too kind, a lot nicer than I would be. Okay. And I think this last part is important again. I said, if you're playing worse after you're watching my gameplay, then by all means, don't continue to watch it. That would be unfortunate for both of us. Because that means for me, I'm losing a viewer. That means for him, he's looking for help and he's not finding it. So that's unfortunate for both of us. But I want to make sure you are enjoying this game, because if that's not happening, then what is the point? So Chloe, to your point saying, I feel like this is a younger viewer, I know for a fact that's not true. I'm not going to say how I know that, but it's not. It's an older guy. He's older than me. It feels like a vent. So yeah, like I got that too. Like, I'm like, this guy is really upset. He came to my content. He probably saw someone on Reddit or YouTube link it, because a lot of people are like, yo, like, I suck at this game. This helped me. And I say this all the time. I'm not an expert at this game. Pashi, Autosama, Ash Gaming Tales, like, there are so many people that are better at this game than me. I don't aspire to be the best Battle Brothers player ever. I love the community. I love strategy games, and I just like playing it. It's fun, right? But that's kind of my thought too. Like, he's venting, right? And he went and he looked for help and he couldn't find it. So I get it. He's upset, and that's why I'm like, yo, let me look at your save file. Like, can I just ask a question real quick? How many content creators would do that? Like, be like, hey, send me your save file and I'll check it out. What do you mean, filthy robot? I don't even think he plays the game anymore. But okay. So again, I want you to watch it. If you're not interested, don't, but I want to make sure you're enjoying the game. Paraphrasing. This is where it starts to get good. My light armor units, even with high dodge, get roasted by these heavy armor Strawn brigands. Normally only take about 2 to 3 hits, and the brigands at day 72 almost never miss. So, gonna pause for a second, because someone brought up Marauders, and remember, this game was recently updated. My immediate thought is this guy is probably running into Marauders for the first time ever and just hasn't realized that they're different. So if he's trying to fight 9 Marauders with level 5s, yeah, he's gonna get his shit pushed in. It's unfortunate that he seems not to even react to what you're saying. So yeah, great emotional intelligence, Chloe. Love that for you. He's so blinded by rage, and he's like targeting his frustrations at me, when in reality, he's just frustrated at himself, right? And I'm offering a hand to try to help, and he just glosses over it. Doesn't say like, hey, that would be awesome. Like, even if, I'm going to be honest, like in the first 5 comments, if he came back and was like, can you help me send you my save file? Not just, I can't do that. I probably would have been like, at least linked him how to do it. I'm not going to type out the instructions, but I would have linked it to him. So again, Chloe, emotional intelligence as a human, but especially as an adult, super important. I love that for you. Everyone take a lesson out of Chloe's book. All right, so just to recap, my light armor units, even though they have high dodge, are getting roasted by these heavy armor strong brigands. Normally they're only able to take about 2 to 3 hits, and the brigands at day 72 almost never miss. My tanks can withstand a lot, but don't survive the battle against even 9. I have to use fodder units to die just to win, and they are mostly useless, not even lasting through the battle. I used the light armor relentless builds with 2-handers this time, so I didn't need fatigue, and if I don't position my tanks perfectly, my attack units get destroyed instantly. So yeah, that's how that works. I also wasn't able to find a single ranged unit better than the first one you had, but because his stats were higher for melee, I turned him into a fodder tank. I'm not going to dissect that anymore. I'm sure you guys are all thinking what I'm thinking. He hits me again, and this is where it starts. I think the problem is I don't scum the game like you. Your bro's stats are so far above mine, it's like you have cheats. AKA scumming equals reloading 100 times an hour. ... So again, instead of responding to his allegations or anything, I just say, if you have a weapon mastery in Pathfinder, actually, maybe that's like a repeated comment. Yeah, because that's, yeah, I don't know why it's repeating. He said, remember, I think the problem is I don't scum the game like you. Your bro's stats are so far above mine, it's like you have cheats. AKA scumming is reloading 100 times an hour. And I said, all right, bro, I'm done engaging with you. And I think in hindsight, that's where I should have stopped. Like, I should have stuck to my word, but I didn't. And he goes, oh, no, bro, not that. Not like you help me or anyone else anyways. All you have to do is tell people that you scum the game. Hard to get high stat bros, and that's the secret to winning fights in this game. And I said, it is so hard to dignify you with a response because you are clearly so out of touch, it's actually hard to believe. You accuse me of cheating. All of my stuff is streamed. The original series that I think he's talking about, because he didn't comment on that series, he commented on one of my recent streams. I said the original series is on console, so cheating isn't even possible. I tried being nice. I tried having a conversation. I even offered to look at your save file. Save scumming doesn't create stats. You literally have no idea what you're talking about, and anyone that reads this can see that, except you. You have zero self-awareness, which is evident by your accusations and, frankly, your entire disposition. Sad. I shouldn't have said that. In hindsight, I shouldn't have said it. And he comes back and he says, no, you scum your champs, which I'm assuming he's like just talking about your bros. You scum your champs. How else can you get stats so far above the average recruit? My recruits at the same level, even recruiting the 12 to 15,000 crown bros, don't even have close to the stats of your guys. I said that doesn't even make sense. I don't even understand what you mean. I don't save scum any aspect of this game. And that's where it's ended. And I am sorry if you guys did not like that, but that's what I was dealing with today and yesterday. Battle champs. What Battle Brothers does to a motherfucker. You're not wrong, bro. Yeah, I'm sorry. I just like that was really bothering me because I'm someone that like I really try to reflect on who I am as a person, and I want to be the best version of myself that I can be. And I felt like I kind of like crossed the line when I should have never engaged him beyond saying like, I'm done engaging with you, but I did. Like, nobody's perfect. I'm the furthest thing from perfect. But that really, really bothered me. Like, I don't know, this is not the first time that someone accused me of cheating, but I feel like, again, like, I'm not good at this game. I don't pretend to be. Like, sometimes I'll joke and be like, yo, I'm the best. I don't know why that bothered me so much. But then at the same time, it's like I wanted to, like, mentally twist him into a pretzel, because if someone thinks that I cheat at this game, they clearly don't watch, bro, because like I'm not good. But anyways, appreciate you guys listening. We're gonna continue on, but I'm open to any feedback. I'll go back and read what you guys say if there's anything that you feel like I could do differently. What's insane is this man's HP. He already has 70 on level 2. He is fat. We definitely don't need Colossus right now. I think this is honestly the type of guy that I'm probably going to go like fast adaptation gifted student. We don't have another ranged unit, but him barely getting to 80 doesn't feel super good. Like, he's not going to even be good at like level 5. But I want him to hit stuff now, but we're using a pike, so it's like, I think we are going to take FA. We probably need to put some better armor on this guy. He's not entirely crappy. Just kind of crappy. Student is epic. He sucked you with the I need help just to betray you with cheating allegations. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, he came and he was like, hey, I'm struggling. And then it's like, I literally extend an offer to look at your save file and help you out. And then he accuses me of cheating instead of just being like, okay, cool, thanks. That's really nice. Can you help me send you my save file? He immediately goes to, nah, bro, you just cheat. Like, what a douchebag. If we're being honest, like, I just want to vent for a second like he did. That guy's a fucking asshole, bro. And I hope you see this, whatever your name was, William. Like, if that's how you conduct yourself as an adult, especially over a video game, like, why are you putting so much energy into, like, just move on, bro. Fucking weird, dude. All right. Oh, we didn't even level this guy up and he has 70 HP. Holy shit. Getting a bro with 30 something range and 2 stars in it is such a frustrating thing. Oh, for sure, bro. Especially because we need more ranged bros. But we would need 2 consecutive level 4 rolls for him to even be able to hit anything. So the other thing, because we don't really need any secondary stats, like he's pretty tanky. Maybe we do roll him as a hybrid and just have him as a backup in case. I think that does make sense. So we gave him fast adaptation. Yeah, we'll do that. And then that way, maybe by level 3 or 4, like he can at least get some throwing weapons. Because we have quite a bit from killing those raiders. We also have this 60-piece helmet, which someone can put on. What are these, 30s? Anyways, thanks for listening to me vent, guys. But, dude, I did an entire playthrough one time, all the way through Endgame Crisis, with no ranged units. It was difficult in the beginning, but like once you get rolling, oh my god, dude. Just having like 12 fatigue neutrals. I want to say, like, I thought I had a video of it. I don't remember though. From Fucksburg. No, we don't want to screw with them anymore. So I was reading on the wiki and it said that God, there's a lot of caravans coming out of here. Holy crap, man. It was saying that the sacrifice event can happen every 12 days. I think we need to be near a town, though, to proc it. I'm not quite sure. Oh, we have no tools. Oof. Yeah, we're not going to attack that. Would be nice, though. Have we been here? No. Dude, the port system on this map is cheeks, bro. Dude, hybrid throwers are like my favorite units. No, 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 no. We need tools. Deliver cargo 2 days to the west to Albeck. Normally we probably wouldn't do that. All the way back to the start. But in the spirit of trying to proc events and not... Like, we're trying to be like a cult, right? So we end up in this little town. We need food. We need tools. We definitely need money. This is a contract for, what was it, $850? We're going to accept it. We're going to be the fucking cultist delivery service. And how badly do we need tools depends on where our armor is currently at on our fielded brothers. So basically everything is pretty good except the backline's kind of chewed up. He is finally healed. Dude, the collapsed lung again makes his dodge actually better. So it's probably about that time that we can put him back on the front line. Oh no, we can't even use a two-handed weapon with him, remember? Because he has club-footed. Oh my goodness. Hitting something with that hammer would feel real good though. I legitimately don't know what to do with this guy right now. Like, he has good attack. He really does. But essentially we can only attack once with a 4 AP weapon and move in the same turn because he's got this fucking injury. Or wait, I'm tripping. We need to give him Pathfinder. That has to be the next thing we give him. Like the dude says in Rocky 3, I think. If he dies, he dies. Alright. This place will have tools for sure. I don't think we ever decided is it cult-like to attack caravans? I think we already attacked one though, didn't we? Dude, you know what I wish? I wish they had... When you go and you look at a caravan, I wish a little quality of life improvement would be just to have the flag next to it. So like right away you know. What sucks though is when the town hates you... Oh my god, these tools are so cheap. I was gonna say everything's so expensive, but those are actually insanely cheap. 190? Do supply caravans have the flags, or am I just imagining that? Only when they have a, like, troops with them. That is a very cheap fucking grave robber, dude. Dude, I gotta get this guy. Unfortunate, but great defense. Great HP too. See what happens when you save scum, dude? You just get these good guys for... I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that. Yeah, I mean, we gotta have some backup guys, right? Like, should we name guys, like, okay with being sacrificed? Like, is that a thing? I mean, this guy is actually a really good tank. Like, a ridiculously good tank. So how do we prevent this guy from dying? Like, this guy is just super solid all around, bro. Like, he's only gonna get to, what, like, 80 attack, but... perfectly good, bro. It sucks that he got the 2 stars in ranged. But... where's that dagger? Man, those were some cheap tools. Footprints. Ah, you bastard. What the hell are they chasing? What the hell? Will I run out of food? Probably not. Medical supplies are in desperate need. You know what's gonna suck is if we get all the way over here and they don't have a contract for us. That was really the fastest way, huh? Our first sacrifice! Okay, we gotta get in the mood. Most would consider the dream to have been a nightmare. The darkness surrounded you. A black so flat you could reach out and touch it. The voice spoke a language you'd never heard before, and yet you understood it nonetheless. 2 faces emerged for the infinite shade. Good Tank and Wolfram. The men seemed so close, yet when you reached out, they shrank, as though your fingers stretched infinitely into the void. Upon waking, you knew what must be done. But a trust had been put in you here. A trust by Davkul. A trust to do what few men can. Make a choice. Mass desertion incoming. Okay, so I don't remember who Wolfram is, but I am very glad we just named this guy Good Tank, because we are not going to sacrifice Good Tank. Dastard gets angry. Daddy Don't Miss gets angry. Almost Dead gets angry. Oh my god, bro. Fuck. Alright, how do we rectify this? 0%, bro. 2%. 0. Holy shnikes. Daddy, please don't leave us. Angry, you should be happy, bro. We didn't sacrifice your bitch ass. Bro, so they really could all just leave right now, huh? I've never had units desert me. Like, almost ever. I'm glad I have food. Good Tank leaves. You're a pussy. Dastard leaves. Guys. The only one I care about is him, to be honest. So, what's the threshold for where they won't leave? And the second question is, how do we convert people? Because I would love to not lose guys. Take all their equipment off. Hey, thanks, bro. Thanks for the heads up. Oof, bro. Damn. So we just lost all that shit. And the guy in the back line with the fucking pocket stuff. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That sucks. Strip them naked. That was brutal. Yeah, I got a feeling fighting right now is probably not the thing to do. Banner leaves. Awesome. Okay. Doing pretty good. Can we maybe not continue to abandon? Motherfucker. Bro, so literally everybody just leaves? This is brutal, man. How the fuck do you ever get ahead? And there's no tavern here. We can't, like, drink their fucking... drink their way into happiness. Yeah, the cultists are happy, so we probably need to just buy more cultists. This is gonna be goblins, and we are not gonna do that. Bro, that was brutal, guys. And we lost all that equipment, too. Oof. Where's Al Hadet? We need a fucking tavern ASAP. I don't think southern cities have taverns, do they? I can't be running mostly non-cultists. Well, we've not played this, and we're only on day 16. I know you're supposed to be able to get free cultists. I remember that happening. That's funny, I named the stream, "Can we grow the cult?" or something like that, and we literally just cut our shit in half, basically. When will they maybe not leave? Does it just have to not be angry? Oh, please don't leave, Daddy. Please don't leave. You're too good. Get random cultists, and there should be more cultists popping up in cities. Yeah, I mean, we've checked recruits everywhere that we've come across and haven't seen any cultists. I think we bought one early on. Alright. I feel like we've got to be doing things in a different way. Oh, you know what? We're gonna run out of food, and if that happens, we're destined to lose more boys. Luckily, the paydays are pretty cheap. They just got paid. Are they a little happier now? Nope. I don't think we have enough food to get here. It's gonna be close. Guys. Can we not? Can we not, please? We got 2 guys left. Oh, and then we got this shitter. And when I say shitter, I mean... he's even dumb. Alright, well... as the flavor text said, this is just a momentary setback. What are you talking about? Losing your entire... yeah, time to cheat again. Losing your entire company, you know. What could go wrong? On the bright side, we don't use as much food and money now. But early on, I would say a maximum of 2 to 3 non-cultists. With the first sacrifice, you should be mostly fine as long as you maintain max mood with battles and goals. Alright. We'll do our best. We could buy a round of drinks, but I think once they're not angry, they're fine. But we will buy a round for sure. Daddy's still all pissed off. Well, I'm not about to get everyone drunk. Mystical piece of armor to the west. Yeah, because we're totally in a position to fight that now. Timing and ambition. Now you guys are just asking too much of me, bro. Alright, we have to make someone else a thrower, especially since our other thrower just left. I'm more upset about losing the gear than I am the guys. I'm gonna be honest. Is that wrong of me to say? We really don't have a tank now, which is really rough. We lost both our tanks, bro. Oofus Maximus, bro. Wow, sorry. I'm way behind on comments. You never get rumors that good. I promise if you start going to every tavern in every city and looking and maybe buying at least twice, sometimes the free rumor is worth it. I mean, they're always worth it to check, to be completely honest with you. Alright, this guy's good, so... our new recruits are really shit. He's slightly better. I mean, he basically gets promoted to the front line. He has 62 attack at level 2. This guy's actually pretty damn good. Let's see. What do we give this man? Probably a sword. A little sword. Dude, we lost our fucking boar spear. We lost a lot of good shit, man. Am I streaming in 3.4? Someone else asked that. I tried to change the aspect ratio last time. I messed around with it and I just kind of forgot about it, but I don't know. How would I check? So I go to my OBS. If I go to display capture, is probably not where I went to go. Let me check. Preview and scaling. I have it set scale to window. Or I can do canvas. I don't know. Only one other person has mentioned it as like it being not optimal, so I'm gonna leave it for now because I don't want to screw anything up. I'm very computer illiterate. You gotta bear with me, bro. Bro, these guys, that really fucked us up. But we don't even have a spear to give to this man. Or I guess we could give him this one, huh? Yeah, you spend money on bodies to keep them growing. This managing sacrifice event just seems run-ending. I mean, yeah, it literally just wiped out more than half of our guys. I mean, luckily the guys we have, the thrower we lost was pretty damn good. That sucked. Alright, we can probably do that. Complete that quest. Be a little happier. This wants us to kill Webbies. A 3 skull. Yeah, not happening. We need money and we need morale. So we're going to do this. I know if you buy like a variety of food, they can get super happy, but we don't have the money to do that. So, grains for you bitches. And then, as you saw, there was no cultist. So, what I was saying a week or so ago, I wish you could drop pins on the map. Like, why is that such a simple feature that doesn't exist? So, like, he said there's a camp to the west of here. Like, I would just drop a pin over there and be like, okay, I need to go back there later when I can. I mean, eventually, yeah, we'll clear all that out, but I feel like that is another very small quality of life improvement that someone should make. I am mad about good tank. Yeah, dude, me too. He was a fucking Chad. Level 1, 9 melee defense triple star? Like, are we joking? I'll mess with the aspect ratio when we stream tomorrow and try to improve it. But I think, like, from my viewpoint, it looks fine, which is the weird part. I mean, if someone wants to tell me how to change it, I can try. Nah, I'm overthinking it. You guys are just being picky. No one's ever mentioned that before until like a couple of days ago. Yeah, so the update on Battle Brothers added triple speed. There was a mod for it, 4x and I think even 8x. But this one is, I don't remember if it's 4 or 6 or whatever, but yeah, they added this in the update with the executioners and the weapons. All right, we need to go to the west. That's probably the thing that they were talking about, huh? It can't spawn in a certain distance to another camp, so I'd be really surprised. What the hell, bro? Southeast in the forest. Thanks, bro. We need to get our morale back, dude. Daddy's pissed. Dude, if we have to sacrifice Daddy, I'm seriously gonna fucking flip. Still no new recruits. Dude, I hate the fact that we cannot do anything over here. There's just no way, bro. Maybe we gotta just start jumping caravans or something, bro. I don't know. We need to get some more cultists, is what we need to do. Where's all these free cultist events? A man wearing bear fur is cutting a hole in the ice. He looks at you as the rim of his cut drops and he punches into the water. Join us or... Oh no, we're a cult, bro. We welcome everybody. As you set beside the man, he catches a fish and yanks it onto the ice. He grasps it with a fur-gloved hand and smashes his head to stop its flopping. He talks as he guts and salts it. Some of the northerners figured out a way to tame them giants. The unholds, I think you call them. Don't ask me how. Anytime I heard a giant going anywhere, all I did was kill anyone in its path. Sweet. Cool story, bro. Well, can cultists spawn at a citadel? I'd like to fight that, but it's like... I think we will fight that, actually. Dude, seriously. We're probably gonna get the... I mean, we could use him for another potential ranged unit. But dude, I cannot pass up on a fucking... Hound Master. Their defense is just so good, and we need a tank, so... He's not excellent, but... Give the net to our net boy. And we'll probably take this armor as well. And he is our tanky boy. Towns near swamps are more likely to have a cultist. Okay. What happened to the traditional cultist values? Tanky boy. He has Swift, which is actually pretty good. He could be like a range aggro tank. 46 fucking defense is just cheeks. So we'll give him whatever weapon we have that has a plus chance to hit. And we are going to fight these barbarians. But it is not going to be pretty. We don't have any ranged. We may... Yeah, we may get rocked in this fight, dude. These four are so solid. We have to use those guys as tanks. We have to. Do we grab another fodder, bro? We got a mason. We got a miner. Yeah, preserve the cultists at all cost. 100%. I mean, we don't have many. So when do people convert to cultists is my question. Like, we sacrifice somebody. What does that do? Like, how many sacrifices do we have to have? So he's a cultist. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we've lost one. We need to fight. Oh god. Oh fudge. Yeah, this sucks. This really sucks. We're gonna have to run back. We cannot sit here and take all this range damage. You know, say motherfuckers. Get these guys off of high ground. 1, 2, 3, 4. He can hit there, so we want to back up. We'll back up 2 more. I think we'll be good. Would it be helpful to start a fight with frontliners having shields against enemies with throwing weapons? Yeah, you could, but you can also just control where they throw, which is more helpful. I think these guys have Pathfinder and Quick Hands, so technically they'll be able to go there and 1, 2, 3. They can't hit us next turn, so we'll probably just rush them next turn. Of course, brother. If I go there, that makes him the ranged aggro. Don't want that. He's got high ground. We'll see what happens. He sucks, so we're not too concerned. Oh, he's not happy, which is taking a little hit to his stats. Love to see it. I think we do. We can't move in because he's got that fucking injury. Tanky boy with the kill. Let's go, brother. I think, do we stay? Do that to get him out of high ground. Mm-hmm. So you can control like who they aggro. But you know, they can scatter their shots, so it's not 100%. Sometimes they can miss. Miss a 61, love it. Bro, you are a disappointment. Oh, that was silver. I shouldn't have done that. Oswald, he's only level 2, right? His armor's also... Gotta save him, if anything. Beautiful. Stun me. Cut artery. Let's go, bro. We lose one or two. One. Crippled, club-footed man just dodging everybody. Bro, this guy for having like 2 attack is actually hitting everything. No way, bro. No way he dodged the... Isn't his attack like fucking 70 something? 71 and he still missed. I love it. Well, we lost our potential hybrid. Feels bad. Just thinning the herd a little bit, you know? Just thinning it out. Did we take a contract? I don't think so. Dude, we're in a really rough spot, man. No, that wasn't a cultist. I don't think so. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, we still have 4. We lost the new recruit that was potentially a hybrid. This guy got a kill with 46 attack. You love to see that. Can we make dogs cultists? I think so. We've got bigger fish to fry right now, bro. We're like on our heels. I do not like being here. Like, I feel like we're gonna have to start attacking some caravans. Alright, find the place. Secure the barracks. This could be Webinex. It is a 1 skull. Could be brigands or nachos. If it's Webinex, we probably... Alright, I have a plan. I think. Do we give everyone swords? I just think the chances that this is Webinex is pretty high. It's brigands. Okay. Hopefully it's just a bunch of thugs, because, of course, we got rid of our flails. You'll love to see it. I think we do need to push up and try to get some kills. Love it. Oh god. Would have been a great opportunity to still have our flails. Look at all these freaking helmets, bro. Or helmetless guys. Love the stun. Love it. Good shot. We will take that. I hate doing this, but we have to kill this guy. And if anything, it gives him another target. Probably gonna regret that. Okay, he breaks the shield, which... Daddy, come on, brother. Gotta move in on him. So crisis somewhat averted. The flails would have just been absolutely clutch. I'm gonna wait for him to go. Yeah, fuck, dude. Alright. Disaster averted. Rough, dude. got the hooked blade. Let's go. This guy is just pure cheeks, man. Pure cheeks. He's club-footed as well. Oh my god, bro. Putting some spikes on the wall. Maybe it's a reasonable build. Damn, y'all are having full-on conversations without me. I'm sorry. I'm locked in. I mean, do I take a 1 here or a 2? Like, I guess we could make him a Battleforge banner. Sure. We might Pathfinder this guy. We could also student him. But like studenting our banner, like, kind of who cares? Maybe we go with Rally right away, even though we don't have the banner. It's going to take us a while to get to 2,000 crowns, but this, our resolve is actually pretty good. We are going to go with Rally. If we need it, at least we have it. It won't be super effective, but there's a chance. All right, this guy is not a bad hybrid. Probably just make him a pure thrower. Actually, nah. Easy crowns, they say. We don't have enough money to do shit, man. Dude, that's a brutal injury, man. I feel like we have to heal that. There's another cultist. Heal the injury or sell some stuff and get the cultist. Probably get the cultist, right? I can't. I still am so pissed off we lost all that gear, bro. Luckily, we have a good sell price here, so we can do both. Welcome to the team, Rolf. Please don't be trash. Hey, yo, he's actually not bad. Yeah, he is a cultist. We are going to heal the injury. I sold that stuff so we could do both. He actually has decent armor, too. hate putting them on the front lines at level 1, but don't really have a choice. Wait, is this guy? No, this guy's not a cultist. This is our Hound Master. Master of Hounds. And then we have that weapon, which is much better. We could sell one of these. We can actually sell a couple of these maces. Could sell this too. We don't really need it, but sell price here is just so good, and we need tools. We do need tools badly. Shit. Why not give the whip a go? I'd rather do damage than potentially whiff a fucking disarm. Some way to the east near northern reaches. Somewhere to the east again. Northern reaches, so here? Probably should get a spot of food. That man says, if you find it, let me know. Many legionaries. Yeah, I think I'll pass on that. Appreciate the offer, though. How many non-cultists, non-convertibles? So everybody's convertible. We're gonna get paid twice because we need the money. We have 5 cultists and 4 lowborns. A messenger. We are gonna get the messenger because we need a tank. Yo, that is the cheapest disowned noble I've ever seen. That is the cheapest disowned noble I've ever seen. 590. Holy crap. But like, what's the point if he can't be converted and then he's just gonna run? I just don't think it's worth. We're gonna get the messenger because we need a tank. Please. And he sucks. Okay. Yeah, dude, for a disowned noble to be 590, that's pretty damn cheap, bro. I've not seen one cheaper than that. What's up, Anthony? Yeah, 590 is insane. I mean, I'd love to get him, but I just don't think it's worth it based on if it was a normal playthrough, I would definitely get that guy. Like I don't even think I'd think twice about it. That's a very cheap militiaman too. 520? Wow. I think we're gonna chill at 10 bros. So people were saying the lowest level guys are the ones who will be sacrificed or converted. So it's gonna be between, I guess, these 4? I'm okay with him. Kill me the fisherman. Alright, we press on. We're looking for cultists, boys. So I know that they are found, like, near the swamps and near forests. I've never been there. Potentially we can get one from here. the clan lands. Yeah, I think that's speaking to us. Psych. A triple star 6 days to the southwest for 2,600. Bro, there's no way we take that, right? We'll get jumped for sure. Yeah, we're not taking that. Picks 2 guys from your lowest 4 levels for the sacrifice. I'm okay with that. Could get this Daytailer just to have. What a fucking Chad-ish. Ooh, we're running low on shields too. Alright, so maybe we give... $2 days worth of food. Cheap grains. Keep it moving. Citadel. Can cultists be at citadels? Yeah, I'm not taking a 6-day caravan, bro. Like, even if it wasn't 3 skulls, it's just, I don't think it's worth. I feel like there's going to be cultists here. But we're going to head down south anyways. We're probably going to kill some peasants and shit just to get our resolve up. Hangval. Is that a good idea or a bad idea, though, with what we have going on? This guy is just impossible to please. Just like me in real life. Fuck it, we ball. No, I'm trying. Like, for real. Like, I want to kill him. I just don't know if it's the smart thing to do. Like, this is... Because we're also headed here, right? Yeah, we're gonna... Oh, God. Do they not want to fight? Do they want to fight? I'm confused. Just because they have war dogs, we are going to bust out the swords so we can hit the shitters. It's Inase time. Do I want to take... two throwing axes to the head? Good shots. Come on, bro. Almost 80% chance to hit. He's got this melee defense injury. He's a level 1 though. I was gonna pull the shield out with him. Probably was the smart thing to do. Crazy how he took a resolve check from that, huh? Alright, you bitches. I only did that because I knew I would get the kill, and I wanted to get the surround bonus off of him. Imagine the POV of a lowborn joining the ranks and not being told 3 out of the 4 people are in a cult. I don't think it's something that we publicize, you know? I don't think that's... I don't know that cults publicize it at all. Of course you get the fucking scum. You cheeser. Misses the 61. Good thing their weapons are pretty much trash. Dude, seriously. Let's go. Probably not even worth the tool cost. It's not a cult, it's a congregation of hobbyists. So, depending... That was a big group. There's got to be a camp, like, right over here. I don't know, bro. I don't think we go after camps right now. This guy is so bad, bro. Now, we're going to ignore the range stars on him. And resolve is probably pretty important right now. If someone gets sacrificed and they have 9 lives, do they come back? You have to sign an NDA when you get converted. What are you saying no to? Sorry, I forgot if I even asked the question, bro. I think I'm gonna give this guy bags first, and then we'll probably get to 50 on the next level, and then we can start quick handsing and... No, yeah, no to camps. Yeah, I actually agree. Do we need a shield on this guy? Probably not. Okay. Don't call it a comeback, boys. Oh, there is a flag. I'm an idiot. Some raiders and a few poachers. So it's 5 and 2 or 4 and 3. We have one net. Are we in decent shape? Of course we're not. Actually in terrible shape. When you said it, I thought you meant actually visible on the caravan. Shows you how much attention I pay, huh? He can't do the camp, but he said, do the bros come back if they have 9 lives? Oh yeah, that was the joke. We can probably do some armor shuffling and be okay, to be honest. Because I do want to fight these raiders. Probably switch back to the trusty flail. We do kind of need some armor. We're so beat up though. This injury is really, really bad. Would you want to come back from Davkul's bosom? Bosom? Bro, watch your mouth, brother. You watch your dirty mouth. So the issue, I don't like fighting in the woods at this moment because they have throwing weapons, and if I can't get to them, we're gonna sit there and eat fucking shots, man. It's okay. We'll figure it out. And there's an arming sword, which feels bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he cannot... He can move once and throw. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So we move here. We'll see what they all do. But they're not going to push us because, yeah. they have the ranged advantage. So we're gonna have to be... This could be an interesting fight. Could be a boring fight. I don't want them to target him. We're praying to somebody, man. We are praying to somebody. I'm glad I got the flails out because these two raiders are pretty much helmetless. But that arming sword is very scary. We could even back up again and take high ground. But I think now is our time to strike. Normally I would put him here, but dude, his melee defense is so rough right now. Well, he's gonna attack him, I would believe. He can get to him and attack. He can't. We're gonna have to send some guys like right up the middle. Yeah, we don't want to take any shots from these throwing weapons. He can't quick hands and hit us more than once. He can come here, which is not good. He needs to clog it. Could send Cheeks forward one more, but we gotta do it. Okay, this is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt, boys. Dude, wow, I did not expect him to do that. He's dead, 100%. He's gonna go there and fucking clobber his ass. Oh, he didn't. Interesting. Okay. Oh, fuck. Alright, well... Come on. I think we actually got that armor too, which is really cool. Nice shots, brother. Love you for that. The fucking headshot. Let's go. W. No. Oh, I cock blocked. Fuck. Alright, well. We just saved this man's life. I want both of these armors. I just don't know how greedy that is to do. He doesn't have enough fatigue. You have got to be kidding me. Incredible. Come on, where's the resolve checks when you need them, bro? This guy is like a sword master, bro. Yeah, executioner, you pussy. Is this guy not the most Chadley fucking raider of all time? No helmet, just a fucking sword, a shield, and a dream. No resolve check. No resolve check. Incredible. Brother. This guy is impregnable. 70% chance. I need this armor, bro. I'm just gonna skip my turn. And hope for the best. Don't do it. Oh my god. 4 HP. This guy can't be hit. Just kidding. Do I risk it with him? No, I don't think so. I wanted to so bad. Just I couldn't do it, dude. A 75% chance. Wow. Crazy Raider, bro. It's John Raider, brother. Fucking John Battle brother. Well, we got his armor. But at what cost? Welcome in, guys. Glad I chose to hop on for a little while on a weekday. Normally we only do Saturday and Sundays, but happy to be here, man. All right. So we've got this nimble dodge kind of guy. Okay, so that's what the sacrifice did. It added another candle. So any of our starting bros that are cultists, yeah, they have 2 little candles. Did we lose one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, no, we did not lose a cultist. Thank Davkul. Battle Brothers deserves 8 days a week. Woo! 28 watching and only 13 likes. Hell yeah, dude. Cody, thanks for the gas, brother. I feel like taking an HP roll. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna skip the initiative roll here. It's only a 3. We'll take that. We'll take that HP roll, and I feel like now is probably a good turn for Relentless. The thing I'm having a tough time with is the fatigue on this guy. He's definitely meant to be a 2-hander. We do have the 2-hand flail, but this weapon is just so strong this early. Like, normally I would take Relentless right now. Our baby cultist levels up. Really good resolve. A sensor, bro. You want me to go fight the fucking abandoned village? Are you crazy? He has decent HP. 9 lives or fast adaptation is the question. I think we got a 9 lives like every cultist. Long term, I'm having trouble seeing 2 days out right now, so long term is kind of off the table. You don't need to level AP that much, you can get plus 10 later. Is that because of... what's the plus 10 later from? What do you mean? Delicious rolls on this guy. We are definitely gonna 9 lives this man. It's funny that I asked the question, if someone has 9 lives and they get sacrificed, do they come back? And someone was like, no. Like, I was actually being serious. Dude, this almost is a case for student on this guy, because like I don't want him to die, so I want him to like get leveled up. But if you guys are saying it's the bottom 4 levels, maybe I need to like hire some really cheap cripples or something and just keep them in the reserves. Is that that sounds like a thing to me. We could actually already have this man start throwing. Is the prophet immune to sacrifice if all brothers are the same level? Yeah, so what happens... so again, I don't know how any of this stuff works. But what happens if you have nothing but cultists? Do they also get sacrificed? Like, who's immune to sacrifice? Who's not? Alright, we need to switch back some of their armors now. What's our tool situation? Probably not good, right? We still have some. I don't think I'm gonna repair that just yet. Where do those guys come from? There's probably a little camp over here, huh? We'll check it out real quick while we're here. Yeah, that's an impossible fight. See, it's moments like that where like I call stuff like that out and people are... not people, but like very few people are like, you cheat or whatever. It's like, if you're just now joining, you know, if you go back and watch the beginning, it was a whole thing. We went through this thing where this guy was saying I save scum and cheat and all this stuff. I'm like, bro, how is that even possible when I play live? But I'm not going to relive it. That's the same group from up there. Yeah. Okay, so this is a village, a pretty big village in the forest. I'm going to just keep our fingers crossed. There's got to be some cultists here, right? Of course not. Drive off brigands at the ruins to the east. We probably will do that. We haven't gotten a single free cultist event. I am the goat. You are correct. The terrified villagers cancels out the fucking ambush trade routes, which is really unfortunate. Like, God, that's brutal. We don't need tools for this next fight, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 raider sets, and I think we lost, what, 3 or 4 from the cultists dipping out and us not realizing they took their gear with them. We were doing really good inside the first 12 days, man. We were on a freaking roll, dude. Who's got that shitty shield? This guy. Some expensive tools, man. What's my favorite origin? Either barbarians or gladiators. But I'm also like a huge fan of just like a new company, you know? I also like nomads quite a bit. So the Southern Mercenaries. So something I've said a lot is I'm not interested in playing Manhunter, but after doing the Cultist with you guys and seeing like the engagement and how fun it is, I think I would be open to doing the Manhunter. I think it'd be funny. Yeah, I love barbarians and I love gladiators. Those are definitely my favorites. Poachers are awesome too. Yeah. It's just, this is like really hard to get our footing, you know? And I feel like if we go attack this camp, we're definitely going to lose some bros. Because, well, it's ruins, right? So I don't think they'll have fortifications. Any new cultists? What's up, Seymour? We have, yeah, so Smirking Goat is still here. I'd like to pick off a quick fight or two and get these guys leveled up. That would make me feel a lot better about taking this fight. He's our newest cultist. He's not named yet. We still have all the originals except one. Our banner cultist is not named yet. Those are the only two. You know what? I'm just gonna name all the guys I don't care about kill me. We don't have any more nets. Anatomist. I do like Anatomist. Again, it's just like I've never been a fan of the origins that like you have to play for hundreds of days. Like I like a quick get in, get out type of thing. But Oath Takers is also pretty cool. how low of melee attack stat would you say warrants taking FA? I mean, I'm a fan of taking FA on anything. Oh, it's in the fucking swamp too. Oh, this is gonna suck. I mean, if they have high HP, bro, and like, let's say someone has 60 HP, level 1, 55 attack, like, I'm probably taking fast adaptation. It just depends. I almost always take it on ranged units. Speaking of ranged units, this might be a situation where we want to use throwing spears. Dude, if we could get another bite or two before taking this, we could get a couple of levels and I would feel so much better about this. This is just going to be an absolute brutal fight, especially if they have a bunch of ranged units, man. Yeah, I'm a fan of grave robbers for sure. We also only have 11 bros. I really don't feel good about this. Nobody has Pathfinder. I think we're going to try to pick off some caravans. We're going to be smart about this. I think we're going to try to level up before we just take this. Do I want to piss these guys off is the question. Like, they are a prime, they're in the forest, they're a medium-sized village. Like, this is, like, prime territory for cultists. And I can't attack it because I'm on a contract. Son of a bitch. What's up, Dan? Hi, I think it will take 250 days or so to make a profit. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I've never been a fan of the origins that take just so much time to get going. I just don't like it. I like trying to get like as strong as possible in the first like 70 days and then killing the endgame crisis and just calling it a day and starting over. Yep. It's too late to go down south, bro. By the time I get there, it'll be day 25, and then what, we have like a couple of days before these guys all get dodge. We're in a weird spot. I'm not used to playing like this, you know? Our starting bros were trash. Almost everybody had like 50 or in the high 40s for attack. Like, it's been rough, dude. It's been really rough, but literally one fight, he's next level. If I cancel this contract, they will be upset with me. I mean, dude, I also don't think it's worth it from a cost standpoint. Like, we barely have enough tools. We're not doing this. I'm going to be smart about this. Yes, it's going to make them not like us. But that's just a stupid fight. Like, I'm not saying we couldn't win, but I just don't. The cult is doomed. Yeah, but we don't have nets. Like, that's the problem. There's a lot of ifs. We just don't have them. There could be another raider camp in there. I would be down. I think I'm down with fucking these guys up. I really do. I don't think we need these blue guys on our side, if I'm being completely honest. Like, yeah, there could be a cultist there, and we did get a cultist from like one of these places. There's no reason to go over here. We can't even get contracts over there. So really, they have... That's a city, though. And it has... This is where we got those cheap... Ah, damn. They have some good shit, but if we're gonna piss anybody off, it's gotta be these blue guys, bro. So... It has to be. We're going rogue, baby. We're going freaking rogue, boys. And we don't have any range, so they're not gonna push up on us. This is a chance to get some decent gear, though. Little helmetless fucking... helmetless Henry over here. Where's the other guy at? Probably hiding in the bush. Fucking bush Wookie. Bush Gardens. Watch, he's gonna be like over here. Surprise! Where is his little camping ass at, dude? He's gotta be on that high ground. He's gotta be there. I highly doubt he's there. He's gotta be right there. He just has to be. Let's go, Jesus. We gotta get our flails on this man and execute him with precision. Do you guys typically play with the tree tops on or off? I hate how it blocks whatever's behind it. Spare the donkey? Spare the rod, spoil the child, huh? What you gonna do, Buttercup? I'm not making any promises about the donkey, boys. I promise I want that armor, though. 1, 2, 1, 2. He already went. He hasn't gone. That's fine. Definitely off. Yeah. That's how I feel. Dude, imagine being these guys and just like getting surrounded like this. That'd be so scary. I want the armor, but not at the cost of a bunch of tool damage. So if we have to kill him, then we have to kill him. Don't do it. Shield one, bitch. Oh, the 34% chance. Wait to see where this little hood rat is. Why would you go? That's the worst place you could have gone. Oh my god. Is this fucking... That guy is goofy as shit looking. I didn't even have to do that, actually. He ain't gonna hit nothing. Lord Farquaad over here. Who told me to spare the donkey? Who said it? I want to know. You forget who we're playing as? Bro, we need XP, man. I mean, I'm not a fan of killing donkeys. I'm just gonna say that. But, you know. We probably want to farm the kill with one of our good guys. Got some quality wood from that, dude. What does he give, like 50 XP to the team or something? It's like totally not even worth the idea that you're killing a donkey. Just doesn't sit right with me. But what the hell happened to our formation? Did I not have another? What? Who was I using as a tank? Not him, right? He was the net boy. Oh, he died the fight prior. That's right. It was the shitty tank guy. Interesting. We have like no actual shield bearers. I guess we could put him out there. That's a brutal injury for a tank, though. Betraying the Empire for a plank of wood. I draw the moral line at killing innocent donkeys. This cult is a sham. Listen, bro. If you've been through what we've been through, you would understand. I think I'm gonna do this. Again, if he dies, we don't really care. I think he's good enough to use a sword. If you've seen the shit we've seen... A hedge knight already? Damn, dude. That'd be a massive flex killing those guys with our fucking band of degenerates. Alright, let's see if we can get a cultist from here. I just don't know if cultists will spawn at citadels. They don't seem to, but again, I don't know. If you'd come around, Davkul welcomes it. As a matter of fact, he wants to meet you personally. Yo, this guy is into it, dude. Hydra, you're becoming my new favorite. Y'all gotta step your flavor text up, bro. This guy is fucking method acting right now. Okay, we need tools. It's actually a good price on that. We'll sell the meat. We have way too much food. Like, all of it's basically gonna expire. Not gonna repair that. Get rid of that. The sell price here seems to be pretty good. Ish. Not really. But... oh, maybe we don't need to buy tools right now because we're gonna be potentially farming caravans. But I would like to fix that. How is our resolve? Decent. Dude, Daddy is never happy. He's never satisfied. What is up with that, bro? Like, everyone else is just kind of going along and he is just pissed, bro. Like, he wants to desert. Gonna be honest, Daddy. Not a fan, brother. mean, dude, we could put him on the front lines. Like, our melee defense is just so bad this run. He witnessed the initial offering. Oh, so he's got like a long fucking... He's got a long way to go. Yeah, he is very scarred. That is true. What is it gonna take, brother? Just completely immune to our positive gestures. He's on to us, bro. I feel like we have to sacrifice him now. Like, he's gonna ruin it for the whole fucking crew. He's gonna, like, tell people, like, dude, sneak out in the middle of the night. A cripple. Okay, so, of course he fucking... Dude, this guy is 25 HP. Actual sacrifice. It sucks that his ranged is not bad. We'll keep him in there for some XP gains. I mean, he could throw right away. 42, right? That's all it takes. It's so funny that cripples actually, like, aren't terrible. I think that's what we do, though. We probably get some, like, really cheap... Yeah, 25 HP is hilarious. Yeah, so we just keep some guys that won't level up. We'll just do it that way. I feel like that's probably actually the strategy, huh? We can't afford none of that. How much were the tools? 270. I think we hold strong. See if we can pick off another caravan. Caravans and peasants, where are we at? Oh, just passing through, buds. Ooh, some serious battles happen there. Reavers, ooh. Who was about to level up? Because we need to get the kills with them. Smirking Goat and Silberus, kind of. not wasting ammo on peasants. Imagine that hit. Of course. Soften them up a little bit. Balls of tungsten. Oh my god, you guys are so weird. Definitely don't want the militia coming after us. Or not the militia, the army. That would not be good. He has dodge. Probably need to go Pathfinder before we go Relentless on this guy. His fatigue is abysmal, dude. That collapsed lung, though. Can we take some Reavers right now? Ooh, with our melee defense? I don't know, man. I think that is quite risky. Definitely not going to chase him into the woods, so we'll let bygones be bygones. We are now out of tools. So one set of throwing spears and they lose their fucking minds, huh? That's fine. We'll actually just end turn and let them push into us. Brother, I have been addicted to this game, and thanks to watching you, I've gotten slightly better. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, brother. Nice bowl cut, bruh. Hell yeah, brother. Ooh, 2 donkeys? You know what they say. know what they say about dose donkeys. Good stab. Right in the head. Nothing but food. Oof. Okay, now we gotta be careful. Eisenstein? No, we do not want to make them mad. Ooh, a cultist. Let's freaking go, boys. Brother. Ooh, my wife just said dinner is ready. I didn't plan on streaming for 3 hours, but if you had fun, drop a like. And if you're not subscribed, subscribe. And we're going to be live tomorrow. So people were saying the notifications wasn't working, but there is a little notification bell that you can click. And then when I go live, you'll see it. And then you can come join us. But this has been a fun playthrough. Hell yeah, dude. Appreciate you guys. But yeah, I hope to see you guys tomorrow. We'll continue where we left off. We just grabbed this new cultist. We'll name the new cultists for the first couple of viewers that come in and claim them. But yeah, I'm gonna stop here. We'll take a look at the contracts real quick. So we've got a delivery, and luckily we did not piss these guys off, because this is kind of an important town. But again, appreciate you guys. Hope to see you guys tomorrow, and I will catch you later, man. Enjoy your Friday night. See you in the morning, 9 a.m. Central. Peace.